Oil palm, a crop indigenous to West and Central Africa, has seen significant production across the region. Approximately 70% of the production comes from smallholders in about 22 producing countries on the continent. Sustainability of palm oil has been a key focus in the global market and increasingly across local markets. Contributing to sustainability in oil palm production in Ghana is the Golden Star Oil Palm Plantation (GSOP), established in 2006 as a non-profit subsidiary of Golden Star Resources. The Golden Star Oil Palm Farmers Association achieved an extraordinary milestone in their journey towards sustainable palm oil production. They became the first smallholder group to attain RSPO certification in Ghana and the second in all of Africa. This achievement signifies the commitment and dedication of the smallholder farmers supported by the Golden Star Oil Palm Plantation, GSOP. GSOP was established through a collaborative effort involving traditional authorities, landowners, and other stakeholders with the aim of producing oil palm in catchment communities using the smallholder concept.
The certification of the GSOP group has been a key indicator that with the required support, smallholders are able to get certified and smallholders are able to adopt and implement sustainable practices. The Golden Star Oil Palm Farmers Association was the very first group to be certified in Ghana and the second in Africa. And quite importantly, what that has communicated is the fact that with the necessary support, smallholders are willing and able to get certified. Given that smallholders are key stakeholders within the palm oil supply chain in Africa, this is important because it tells us that we are unable to achieve sustainable palm oil without smallholder inclusion.
The adoption of sustainable practices has played a crucial role in enhancing the farmers' yields and overall productivity. Their yields have increased to an impressive 18 tons per hectare, which is 3 times the national average for smallholder farmers. Despite their achievements, the Golden Star Oil Palm Farmers Association faced several challenges in their journey towards certification.
In the Ghanaian context, smallholders are faced with a number of challenges, quite similar to other producing countries in the region. Access to finance is a key challenge, which means that they are unable to access good planting materials, nor the access to inputs. This also affects their ability to implement best management practices on their plantations. So aside the fact that in some cases, smallholders do not have the knowledge on best management practices, in some instances where they have indeed received the trainings, they are still unable to implement it on their plantations because they do not have the financing to cover the costs related to maintaining their farm according to these best management practices. This is also why the GSOP model is very unique in that it has taken away the challenges the smallholders face and it has professionalized the process when it comes to implementation of best management practices. And smallholders within the group are able to have these practices implemented on their plantations.
In their journey towards certification, GSOP, with assistance from UNIDO and Solidaridad, provided significant support to the smallholder farmers. GSOP, with its partnership arrangement with Bento Oil Palm Plantation (BOP), ensured that most of the food from their farms was directed to BOP. This solved one big challenge: access to market. This partnership also provided agriculture extension services, farm input, and technical support to the farmers. As a result, a memorandum of understanding was signed in 2006 between GSOP, traditional leaders, other stakeholders, and BOP.
Well, for BOP, smallholder is very important stakeholder in our model here. One, because we are interested in improving the livelihood of farmers within our catchment areas. So by providing a market for the smallholders, we know that we are pumping money back into the communities.
According to the terms of the MOU, Bob extended technical and advisory support to GISOP to facilitate the effective implementation of the partnership. Additionally, Bob has been purchasing the fresh fruit bunches from GISOP until the time where GISOP is able to establish its own processing plant.
Another important point there is that smallholders contribute about 40 to 50% of our raw material base.
The impact of GISOP and Bob goes beyond certification. This partnership has not only improved agricultural yields, but also created employment opportunities for around 450 contract workers annually.
Certification was, in fact, a wonderful milestone for GISOP and our smallholder group, in that already our farmers were implementing best management practices, but they needed credibility, and an RSPO certification brings credibility and gives a global recognition to our farmers that they are implementing the best practices and they are aligning all their practices towards RSPO standard.
GISOP boa and RSPO so beemu no boa pa ma ye kwan papa ye fa so e de ye abadwuma no emi nam sa kwan papa no so e de ye adwuma nti ama ya be no koso a ye betumi atena ho da akwachire na ye mpa bo no se da achen so no sa be no po ye to a ye betumi sa dua na boa achire man so.
I think certification has gone a long way to improve on our relationship with the suppliers, especially with the GISOP farmers, because now through certification their yields have improved, and when it comes to data, traceability issues are all sorted out. We are very clear on the source and the farmers who are producing those kind of FFB, and in addition to that, we are also giving them premium for the FFB produce.
Bra yenya ntete papa no a yeye ne Aberfoot kwan so no yesika sam akoyi aman yenya bi di esisi adan e de hwe ye nkwala school ene yabusua nyina
enam GISOP so na ama ye ni yaye training ewo abe no ho nti no ye ton odwaman so a yenya premium yesika eba ye de kan yesika ho omo de ma ye nso ekuafo
me ma eye 4 de sika ni bi hwe won omo ko school aboa me ma me yire nso edigwa masime dan a sesi a no me ye fiewura nti abe ne de mfaso de abreme.
As we look forward to a promising future of covering an area of about 5,000 hectares solely for smallholder farmers in the oil palm project, whilst we venture into a downstream processing mill where the key focus will be on only FFBs from smallholder farmers.
The success achieved by the GISOP farmers, their RSPO certification, and the support provided by GISOP and Bob have brought about positive change in the lives of the smallholder farmers. Their journey stands as a shining example of a collaborative effort among private companies, traditional authorities, and stakeholders to promote sustainable agribusinesses and uplift local communities.